The Western Conference NBA Playoffs, Round 1 continues. The Clippers, fighting for their first win of the series, will try to even the score at 1-1 as they go up against the Phoenix Suns. Round 1 of the NBA Playoffs continues.
We are just about ready to get underway here in Game 2 of the first round of the Western Conference Playoffs. 2K Sports brings it to you live once again. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Suns finally broke a decade-long playoff drought. Devin Booker says it's been a long time coming. Basketball and life relate to each other, and that's how I grew up. It's through basketball. I kept my head down, kept working, and it finally paid off. Kevin, is that deep enough for you?
Yeah, I love it, and I love that team, David, thank you. And the Clippers starting five. Outside the wings are George and Leonard. Post-tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the one spot. And for the Suns, Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. So Phoenix will get the first possession. Wants to get it to Booker and does. Tries yet again. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Nobody near George. Knocks down the 3 ball.
It matters not if you're staying attached and connected to Paul George. He's got the height and release point to get it off anyway.
Here's Ayton. And that one is good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Bridges against Leonard. Shoots over Bridges. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. And they recover.
Well, good defense, losing to better offense in that instance. You love how calm Mikal Bridges is in the face of that great contest.
Zubac the best to George. And he uses the glass on the lane. George has got 5 points so far.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Clippers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Leonard looking around. He can't get it to go. Bridges with some nice defense. And here's Bridges. They'll bring it up for Phoenix. Pass to Booker. Driving inside. And no good that time. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. They need to put the big loss on Tuesday in the back of their mind.
Well, they couldn't buy a bucket at times, and that's frustrating. That game was not their friend.
I thought the striking thing was how little offense they generated. It doesn't matter how stout your defense is when you play that poorly on the offensive end.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Leonard against Bridges. Leonard with a screen on Johnson. Just 4 to shoot. George. Rebound by the Suns.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Inside. Ayton inside. Zubac defending. And that one's good, Ayton. He's got 6.
This guy has got a dominant physical frame, incredible athleticism. Nice job by DeAndre Ayton inside.
Here's Leonard. And again, no good by the Clippers. Phoenix leading by 3. Bridges kicks to Paul. Ayton a screen on Jackson. Leonard with the steal. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Bridges with the board.
Not a single shot has gone down this period. It is the very definition of ice cold.
Paul can't get it to go.
2 minutes
And it's
remaining in the
Jackson with
quarter.
the ball,
2 minutes.
bringing it up for the Clippers. It's a 3-point game. Leonard against Bridges. From 8. And it's Leonard missing.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional Mobile 1 block.
And this is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
So for the Suns, JaVale McGee's checked in for Ayton. Jay Crowder comes in for Johnson. And it's Torrey Craig in for Bridges. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Hartenstein's checked in for Zubac. Batum comes in for Marcus Morris. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Powell in for Paul George.
All right, fans, get on your feet and make some noise for teacher time. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns dancers. Look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns dancers.
Some changes for Phoenix. Andrew Shamet comes in for Devin Booker, and it's Payne in for Paul. Mann's checked in for the Clippers. There's a minute 34 left here in the opening quarter. To end the drought, that one drops for him. A minute 20 left in the first quarter. For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Here's Payne, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Kennard, the pass to Mann. Pass to Pop. Just 5 to shoot. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And here's Payne. Craig passes to Payne. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To the middle. The shot's good from Kennard.
taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Now here's Payne. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Launches it. That one doesn't go. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Los Angeles on top, up by 1. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get
And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Clippers.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
The Clippers in the lead, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So for the Clippers right now, Reggie Jackson out there with Norman Powell. Then there's Batum. Then it's Marcus Morris. And it's George in at the small forward position. Paul kicks to Crowder. Off target from three-point range. And it's Batum with the ball, bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Powell the pass to Jackson. Outside, George. 6 to shoot. Buries it down low. George has got the lead up to 3 now for the Clippers.
What great body control from the all-star forward. Paul George, so skilled at keeping his composure under pressure.
Here's Bridges.
blocking foul called on Marcus Morris Sr.
Phoenix shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
First team foul. Clippers foul. Marcus Morris Sr. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Shooting 2.
At the line for Phoenix, Mikal Bridges. At the line for 2.
The first one falls.
After winning 2 championships in college at Villanova before turning pro, I think Mikal Bridges has the next championship in his sights. That's an NBA title.
Ayton, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. He hits both from the stripe.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Crowder against George. The shot comes out. Good work defensively by Crowder. Bridges outside. Paul against Powell. And Paul gets it to go in.
Well, the mid-range is always a good option for Chris Paul.
Crowder against George. Here he goes. And the rejection by Ayton. Crowder kicks to Bridges. Johnson outside. To the wing right side. Bridges against George. Here's Ayton. They shoot again. Stolen by George. Outside Jackson. Johnson against George. Johnson with some nice D.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Jackson against Crowder. To the paint. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
Pass to George. Rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Clippers trail by 3. David struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Powell finds Jackson. On pass to George. He lobs it up. It's tipped. Batum with the steal. George with the ball. Out guarded by Crowder. The pass to Pop. Knocks it loose. Looking for George. He gets it there. Trying to end the drought. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Paul kicks to Johnson. Paul passes to Ayton. It's tipped, and he gets it back. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line.
Defensive foul.
It's on Nicholas Batum. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Suns, DeAndre Ayton. 1 shot. Phoenix timeout. It's time for Teacher. All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns dancers. Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers.
And the Suns here with a different look. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Cameron Johnson. Andrew Shamet comes in for Crowder. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Bridges. And it's Payne in for Paul.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
Free throw drops for Ayton.
Well, the #1 pick in the 2018 NBA draft, DeAndre Ayton, is going to be a feared big man for years to come.
Passes it to Mann.
2
Up
minutes
top,
remaining in the
Zubac.
first half. 2 minutes.
Pass to Kennard. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Mann. And they'll get another chance. And it comes off the front of the rim.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
1:19 left in the first half of the game. Here's Booker. Solid as a rock from 20 feet away. Booker's got the lead up to 8 now for the Suns. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Zubac kicks to Leonard. Drives to the hoop. No good that time.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Ayton the screen. And contact. contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
At the line for your Suns, Landry Shamet.
Shooting
2 shots.
Free throw good from Shamet.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
And Phoenix making a change here. McGee's checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And the Clippers call time here.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
For your Suns dancer. Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancer. All right, fans, that was your Suns dancers dance team. Make some noise.
.40 seconds left to play in the first half. Booker against Kennard. Shot to stop the run. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Well, guys who are known as shooters are always ready on the catch. Luke Kennard, rise and fire.
Now, here's Shamet. He's covered by Leonard. Shamet, the pass to McGee. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Outside Leonard. Just 3 on the clock. A shot, no good. And so it's the Phoenix Suns ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much with Ty Lue. Coach, do you think your turnovers and struggles at the offensive end fueled their scoring?
Always. We turn the basketball over. It's hard for us to get back, get our defense set. So we got to do a better job taking care of the basketball and have a good shot selection.
We'll see what you can do to make that better as the game goes, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Welcome in, everybody. Game 2, and it's looking pretty good right now for the Phoenix Suns.
You guys know I appreciate when a team takes a commitment to attack in the painted area. When you get those high percentage looks, good things tend to happen. That's how they built this league.
Taking a look at the situation for the Phoenix Suns. They held serve in game 1. Shaq, how confident do they have to be for this one?
They got to be very confident, but not overconfident. They need to be Shaq-fident.
Well, I don't know about that, but they got to continue to be assertive, Ernie. You know, you can't count on momentum or the home court. It's all about your effort. I don't know what the heck Shaq-fident is, but they can't count on that.
Incisive analysis as usual. And now we send it down courtside for the second half.
We're with you again as our round 1 coverage continues. DeAndre Ayton has been sensational.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
Really putting his handprint on this game. You love the hustle, you love the work ethic he has had on display.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round 1. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Paul passes to Ayton. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Nobody near Leonard. A three-pointer, no good.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Shoots off the step back. And too long on the shot. Clippers trailed by 9. George passes to Jackson. Leonard with a screen on Paul. And it's Leonard, top of the key. 5 to shoot. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And the layup is up and in. Leonard's got the first basket of the second half. That one for the Clippers. Here's Booker. Over George. No good from Booker.
I'll tell you, his shot is just lost right now. There's just no consistency. Amazing that they're still up in this basketball game.
There's the feed to Leonard. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his second personal foul.
It goes on Devin Booker.
Because Kawhi Leonard has such a well-rounded offensive game, it's easy for him to put the defense in a bad position, draws contact there.
Shoot 2.
The first free throw is good.
Kawhi Leonard, one of those rare individuals who's won a title with multiple organizations, and it feels like wherever he goes, he is a force to be reckoned with.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Bridges against Leonard. Ayton sets the pick for Bridges. And the rejection by Zubac. And George, here we go. That shot misses. So Phoenix will take it the other way. They've led by as much as 10.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
There's an elusivity to Chris Paul's play. He's got the knack to get into the teeth of the defense and make something happen.
Here's Leonard with the drive. Doesn't go for him. Bridges with some nice defense.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
Oh, Ayton in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down. That gives him the double-double. 11 points and 14 rebounds. Bridges against Leonard. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ball left side. 3 minutes minutes gone now in the third quarter. Ayton inside. Working on Zubats. And it's Ayton missing.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Not loose. Jackson against Paul. Jackson misses.
You will have to finish harder than that if you want to convert in traffic.
Ayton a screen on Leonard. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. The Clippers also making some changes. Batum comes in for Ivica Zubats. And it's Powell in for Kawhi Leonard. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. And the dunk by Jackson.
And with a quick first step, Jackson remains a threat to drive on any defender.
Pass to Craig. A three. Batum grabs the miss. Clippers trail by 7. Left side, George. Shamet with the steal. There's the pass to Craig. Back to Shamet. There's 1:47 left in the third quarter. McGee sets the pick for Payne. Another shot. Kicks to McGee. And the wide open shot from Crowder. And again, it's the Suns missing.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's George. And he gets it to go. And now just a 5-point Suns lead.
Paul George playing through the contact right there. You like somebody who's willing to navigate traffic.
Payne with it. Jackson on him. Payne dishes to Crowder. Lock at 6. From the stripe. And the Suns miss again. Clippers trail by 5. Jackson finds George. Lays it up off the glass. George has got 11 points.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
McGee sets the pick for Payne. Down low. McGee inside. And he banks in the layup. McGee's got his second bucket.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
And it's George missing. Suns leading by 5.
They can close out the quarter if they want to.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
Jackson passes to Batum. Ball's knocked loose. That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
Coming onto the floor for the Clippers.
Here's man. And no good on the last second attempt this time. The third quarter comes to a close. Suns lead by 5. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Come on, fans, it's the fourth quarter.
And we're with you again as our round 1 coverage continues. Suns leading by 5. So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Hartenstein. Then it's Luke Kennard. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's man in at the point. 6 to shoot. And Booker kicks to Johnson. The Suns need to get a shot off. Paul with the 3. Offensive rebound. The 3, Bridges. He can't get that one.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
Leonard dishes to Powell. Back to Leonard. Over Booker. Yep, it goes in, and the Suns' lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Leonard.
Well, there's a comfortability for Kawhi Leonard in the mid-range. Boy, he can catch his rhythm right there.
Booker up top. Kennard covering. From 12 feet out. Powell pulls it in. Clippers trail by 3. Around Jay. Crowder pulls it in. Suns have gone 0-3 to start the 4th quarter. About a minute and a half into the 4th quarter now. Booker outside. And here's Johnson outside. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Booker's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The Clippers shooting the ball for just 28%. Man passes to Leonard. And there's the drive. And the shot is good.
After being held scoreless in the first, he's turning it on here in the second.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Suns. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now. Here's the teardrop. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. Clippers trail by 4. Passes it to Man.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Up top, Crowder. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Leonard's got 4 rebounds in this game. Kennard, the pass to Leonard. Here's Man, defended by Paul. 6 on the shot clock. To tie it up. And that's 2 points on the layup. Leonard's got the game tied up here for the Clippers.
Man, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Johnson against Leonard. Poke loose. Leonard with the steal. Kennard on the wing. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. On the wing, Johnson. He's covered by Leonard. Johnson kicks to Booker. Shot clock at 6. Paul dishes to Crowder. Paul passes to Crowder. Shoots a fader. It's deflected. And he gets it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Number 8 is checked in for Jay Crowder. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Hartenstein. Marcus Morris comes in for Norman Powell. Paul George is checked in for Luke Kennard. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Terrence Mann. The Clippers have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the 4th. A pretty nice efficiency there. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
All against Jackson. To the middle. Here's Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
The assist.
And you want more of this from Jackson. The more unselfish he is, the better the team.
Fans, the loudest section gets free t-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest. Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancer. and your son's dancers.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, here's what Monty Williams went over with his team during the timeout. And he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but we can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed. Guys?
Thank you, David. Suns trailing. Booker looking around.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Trying to get something going. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Zubac has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Leonard inside. Defended by Bridges.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Ball finds Bridges. Booker with it. George picks him up. Out to the right wing. Payton sets the pick for Paul. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Jackson. And again, it's the Suns missing. And so George will bring it up to the Los Angeles Clippers. They've played a great 4th quarter defensively, following only 3 points. Here's Leonard. And that one is off. And Phoenix will come the other way. Booker against George. Booker the pass to Ayton. Yes! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns dancers. Look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns dancers. All right, fans, let's play.
There's 53 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Leonard against Bridges.
Boy, really tough to score on DeAndre Ayton. Such a patient shot blocker, guys.
Bridges against Leonard. Shoots over Bridges, and it's Leonard missing.
Listen, that's a look he can hit, but right now he can't throw it in the ocean.
Here's Booker. The Clippers grab the miss. And George kicks to Leonard. Zubac, a screen on Booker.
Well, what makes Kawhi so problematic in the pick and roll? He can do about anything he wants out of it, including keep the basketball.
Which loudest section wants a t-shirt? All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns dancers. Look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns dancers.
Ball fires from way outside. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot, no good. So it's the Clippers taking the win in a close one. Just a massive victory, Greg. Maybe it's overstating it, but I think this was a game they had to have.
And I don't think it's overstating it. I agree with you. I mean, going down 2-0 would have given this team a huge hill to climb. But now at one game apiece and with some momentum, this is anybody's series.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks very much. Kawhi, how satisfied are you with your team's performance tonight in this win?
We did a great job tonight. You know, we got to come in every game with the defensive hat on first, and we did that tonight. We made shots, and we ended up winning the game.
You took it to them when it mattered, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA Western Conference quarterfinals. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. As we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Kawhi Leonard.